Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Galaxy. Last time we made our way further into Mother's Lair, and we're closing in on the end. We've made it to the unofficial halfway point that's more like the 3/4 point where the map changes. And let's continue to dive further in. As I said in the previous episode, this section is a little bit on the smaller side comparatively speaking. We're still gonna nuke all the enemies around us. I'll take a strength star. Why not? I did go and get those 2 mermaid shells, tears, whatever they were, that I was saying that I was gonna get. That took all of like 4 battles, so, and I didn't even have to do a lot of reloading, so. Platinum Kite, we have new enemies. And they're gone. We found birds again. More birds. Sure, they fell down. I am still trying to balance out my experience. Don't mind me. OCD is a terrible, terrible thing. All right, what do we got here? Did I get the treasure chest that was right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we got that one. Let's go get the other treasure chest here. In a while, anyway. We found the last one, Demios, the last new enemy of the area. Let's set up Illusion Sword. As you can see, he is a jump to enemy. Please hit him. There we go. There we go. All taken care of. The rest of this isn't really the most complicated path. It's a very straightforward path, actually. There's not really, well, there's one branching path that you'll find. The rest of it's basically a straightforward walk through. So we're not really gonna struggle through here. We're not gonna get lost. Ow. 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 Leave me alone. All right, I'll go get these, even though I won't have another opportunity to use them. But at least I'll have them. We can keep working on our last sword here. Well, the last one that actually matters for this part of the game. Not that we're going to use it, other than leveling it up. That's about it. I'm not going to drop down into any of the side areas since there's nothing really. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Why? Can you stop hitting me? I literally couldn't move. I really dislike that, because as soon as you go to die, your natural instinct, okay, I gotta hit triangle button so I can go and revive the character, but it forces you to choose a new character. So you instantly go way deeper into the menu than you actually want to go. Anyway. Let's set up aromatic boost again. Still not what I wanted to do. I don't know how many times this game has made me do things that I didn't actually want to do. Can you target something that's right next to you instead of something else, please? Why is the targeting system so bad? Why am I having so many issues with the targeting system in this game today? I didn't really want to have my character miss out on the experience. I was trying to balance levels, and now I screwed the pooch on that. All right. All healed up, and now I gotta move characters around and screw everything up. I thought I still had time to swap characters before I finished the battle. I thought there was another enemy that was left alive, but I failed. And I am letting my OCD roam wild at this point. Finish off another group. Where is that mimic chest? I am a ways from that still. For some reason, like the area itself looks small on the mini-map, but it actually takes a while to progress all the way there. Would you stop making me fight these guys? I hate jump to attack enemies. They take forever. There we go. Now, here's one kind of minor note here that I never had a chance to go over. I wasn't recording any time it would have happened. But if you have a jump to attack enemy and you knock them down and you happen to be positioned at their head, say they're in a status effect and they stay in that effect for a while, you can actually sit on the ground and attack them because their head is on the ground, which is actually very much appreciated. I like the fact that they incorporated that in. They don't force you to jump attack enemies that won't get up because, say, they're frozen on the ground or something like that. It just has never really appeared as I've been playing through the game, so I never really got a good chance to show it off. It did happen. I happened to either have been off screen, or probably what was most likely is I was doing it in between episodes where I was fighting something. Alright, still playing around with characters, trying to get everyone the same bloody level. Like, they're all the same level, but I have terrible OCD with this. I do this anytime I'm playing games off screen that I'm not showing you guys. I'm always doing this kind of crap. 4 of these idiots? Ugh. Okay, well, we're doubling up on the buffs here. Double up the buffs. And Illusion Sword. Ow. Let me up. You can see how fast that effect wears off, and I go from doing, you know, what was it, 1500 down to 600. Don't do that crap to me again. You tried. He has almost no health, and you're doing that kind of crap again, trying to kill me. Stop! Let me fix my experience and then go away. Alright. I think we're about to find the next treasure chest. Let's go and grab this guy here. Should be just around the corner. More Demios. Because why not? Gotta love the lack of buildup a lot of the attacks end up having from the enemies, so it's almost impossible to predict and guard from them. Can I do... no, you can't do anything. You do something? Nobody can actually move at the moment. There we go. I found the treasure chest. Oh, that sword was already mastered, and I really should have fixed that. In fact, let's upgrade it while we're in here anyway. Combine. And just because I'm not physically on that part of my walkthrough and I can't be bothered to go check, the Duke Nightmare 2 and the Alexander. And that gets us the Duke Nightmare 3. Alright. Let's grab the Snow Crest there. 2 more treasure chests left. And we've found it. More creepy skulls. But on top of the creepy skulls, we have also, if I can actually get there, I've already killed enough of you guys, so I don't need to worry about this fight. Just run away. Run away. We have found another split path, and we want to take the left path because that leads to treasure. Well, kind of treasure. Oh, people! Gathering strength in her lair. No matter what, we have to stop her from fulfilling her ambition. Alright, we have things that we can kill. Quickly! I like it. That's the wrong button. Why did I assume triangle was needed for jumping randomly all of a sudden? Don't ask me why. I was watching a video for Xenogears earlier. Maybe that's why. Okay, we finished off that fight. And now we have another fight. And again, just like with the other one, we're going to want to save state on this guy as well. Because this guy also has that same chance at dropping the galactic compass. So let's make sure everybody's healed up. Okay, there we go. The last galactic compass that we're going to need. And a dead end that we can now walk back from. So with that being said, let's actually not go in there. Let's go into the flow and let's finish the damn thing. Lilica is the last one left. Gonna max out Beast Call, which I probably should have done earlier on, but whatever. Voodoo Dance. Mermaid Scale. Okay, I got it wrong both times. HP up. And Wild Thing. And that completes the flow. All done on everyone. Beast Call uses a lot of AP now. Cool. That finishes off the flow. We will head back and get our reward in the post game because there is post game content to this game. So after we finish the final confrontation here, we will head back and see what we can do from there. Jester. We're out of here. Let's follow the evil eyes. That really is creepy. Like it's a very well done statue. One of the few things that actually looks better looking at it down low, because when you look at it from up above, it loses some of that kind of intensity. Because here it just looks like something's poking its head out of the ground and staring at you. Anyway. Challenge battles again. I literally could not move. I could not get out of that. I could not move. Why is it that I can always never move? I can't do anything. Leave me alone. I just healed and you're already down to like no HP again. Please. Video game. Be nice to me. Yeah, I don't care about your challenge battles. I haven't needed those in forever. Okay, more equipment changes, more healing things. I forgot what I was doing. I get distracted very easily. All right, last path. All right, keep on heading down to a cave that looks the exact same all the way through. Look at the ceiling for a while, see if that's more interesting. I can't really stare at the ceiling properly. It doesn't want to let me. All right, the battles are taking too long. We're cutting probably most of them out unless I can just one-shot them. It's taking way too long. Another one down. Let's grab the last treasure chest, which I can't even hold any of. Unless I waste them all in a bunch of battles coming up. All right, every fight that we're in here, we have to blow a guardian sphere for absolutely no reason so that I can actually pick up some from the chest. See, I didn't need it at all, but we have to, because otherwise the chest contains nothing, and then it's just pointless. It's still pointless. 3 of them, and we're gonna discard the rest. There are some games that basically put it back in the chest if you don't have enough space for it, which I really do appreciate. I'd prefer that they would implement that in pretty much any game, because that's a lot easier to go, oh, I had too many of these, I can go and waste some and heal right now, or I can come back to this chest later and get them at a later point. But anyway, that is the last treasure chest. Knock on wood that I did not screw anything up along the way. I wasn't going to fight one more fight, but I guess we are now. We'll clear out the riffraff, get Jaster all boosted up. Because this should be the final teleporter on this planet. I missed one. Well, let's teleport back and let's get that. Oh, I missed another one. How did I miss so many treasure chests in this game? I knew I'd end up missing them sooner or later, but the fact that I missed multiples in this one area, especially this one looks like it's right in the open. Oh, it must be down below. That's probably why I missed it. Wasn't paying attention. Probably ran into a battle right there and then just forgot. Wouldn't be the only time I forgot treasure. What do we got here? And again, why are you giving me items that I've been able to buy in infinite quantities for bloody chapter upon chapter upon chapter? All right. Let's go and warp back. All right, here it is. What did I miss? A branch. I will go check and see if I missed anything else in the other areas. Okay, I found me another one. I don't know how I missed this one either, but if you take a look here, this is the path leading to the way forward into Mother's Lair. Somehow I missed this one. Again, probably ran into a battle. And along the way, we finished off Duke Nightmare level 3, so we're going to combine that with a Spirit Caliber and unlock the Dark Cloud. I'm sure that's a reference back to their previous game, but it is the last of the 7-star swords, the final one that we were missing. And we found another one in the Tiatha Forest. Don't know how I missed this one either, but here it is in relation to some save points. Smoked Rainbow Newt. Okay, we've collected everything else. I've balanced out my levels as much as I need to. Now I just need to level these guys up a little bit, few battles, whatever, doesn't matter. My point is, last save point, I highly recommend you use it. This is the one at the core. We're right there and we're ready to go for the final encounter. Because of how long the sequence is, I'm going to kind of give it a kickstart now, and then we will have the actual finale next time. But we are going to start the sequence now just because it'll balance things out a little better, so we don't have a 20-minute episode followed by an hour-and-a-half long episode, because I'd rather not. That sounds like torture to edit, so let's Let's do it this way. Make sure you save. When you're ready, head on in. Again, no fall damage. I went all the way down and now I gotta go back up? Why? Hello?
Would you look at that?
This is unbelievable. Is this all rune?
It's lava.
Horribly disgusting sight. If this got scattered through the galaxy, the whole kit and caboodle would be destroyed for sure. Whoa!
Here we go.
The time has come.
That was an odd delivery. Sounded like it was cut off. Though I did learn something the other day about, I was watching a podcast by Resonant Arc. And they were talking about translations. Apparently, you have to match.
Certainly changed since we saw her in Galza. So what makes you think we can beat her?
Listen, everyone. Believe in the power of the Dragellums. This is our final battle.
I'm sorry, Jaster, but you have not played an RPG before. The first form is never the final form. You really should know this. Anyway, the point that I was trying to make is that when translating, apparently they have to match the exact number of frames that the audio will take up. And if you assume that the game is 60 frames per second, you're talking about lines of dialogue that could, you know, if it's a simple yes or no, could be, you know, less than a second. And if you're trying to make that translation, sometimes the word in one language will be really short and say yes. You think about it in English, there's like the extended S part of the sound. It's hard to translate that in when in a lot of other languages, it would be a much shorter syllable. Hai, quick hai in Japanese, da in Russian, you know, there's probably 1,000 other languages I don't know, but oui in French, it's a lot shorter because there's no elongated final syllable or final sibilance, I guess that would be. Either way, trying to translate specific lines like that, that is something I did not know about translation up until recently. So keep that in mind whenever you see a really wonky translation or something that seems to have been cut abruptly, and just keep that in mind. Anyway, we're going way off topic.
Jester.
Oh, I have the wrong gun on. Let's put an actual weapon on. 1 damage. Something seems wrong. Now, this is kind of cool. It's very much a full circle. I think what the game intends on you to do is it intends on you to use the monography shot and get up and hit the boss in the head with the Zeocycros. It's a very cool, come full circle, use the first thing that you were given in order to finish off, you know, the big bad evil. They forgot that we have other ways of hitting the head. As you can see, we can target different points. Hit that. As long as you've hit it once, you can now go to town with whatever weapon you want. So I'm going to go back to the Gust Razor. I think it's more powerful. I can't remember. But yeah, as you can see, we get no damage. We might need to hit it with this again, I would assume. There we go. Get her head right back down. As you can see, I'm not bothering to buff other than Illusion Sword to actually hit the boss. Yeah, my weapon just kind of gets eaten here. It's kind of weird. Can you guys shut up and just, like, shut up? You're healed. All right, I am going to sub this on. Because I want credit for defeating an enemy with that weapon, so it will be maxed out.
Did it work?
But yeah, you need to hit her with Xeocycros beforehand. Otherwise, you cannot damage it.
Something ain't right.
No final boss should be that easy.
What's going on?
Oh, is this Mother's true form?
You miserable life forms. Do you honestly think you can defeat me when I surpass all beings in the galaxy? What silly, wretched creatures. You amuse me so. What is this? You are not impossible!
Jester, what's going on?
It's the power of the Star King.
It's been a while, Ilzarbala.
What?
Ilzarbala. So, you've surpassed all beings, have you? Don't make me laugh. You're no mother either. You're just a wretched woman sucked in by the power of Rune.
You... No, it can't be. It's absurd, ridiculous. You no longer exist.
I have borrowed this young man's body in the hopes of correcting the only mistake I ever made. Not destroying you when I had the chance. That's right. It's over, Ilzarbala. You came across the first drop of rune that appeared in this galaxy. Lusting for power, you allowed yourself to be taken in by evil. Your greed turned you into the hateful demon you are today. Don't you remember? You once served under me in my domain. You were known as the sorceress Ilzarbala. Of course, that was 50,000 years ago.
Nonsense! I was never a worthless, feeble human. I am the Almighty Mother, now and forever!
So the rune has taken your memories too. Then allow me to give you something in return. A peaceful death.
The music hits right. Using this as your big boss theme, highly approve. Having our little Super Saiyan moment ahead of time makes sense. Now I'm going to mention this now. The voice for Mother is Wendy Lee, the same voice as the Queen. When I got here in my test run to the planet the first time, and then I heard that voice, I was like, oh, because I didn't remember anything about what happened in this game the first time. I was working under the assumption that they were kind of part and parcel of the same person, and that I was being lured into a trap. And then it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, she's, you know, just some random woman from, you know, the Star King's time. But the fact that they had the same voice made me work through a process that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. And it turned out to be a red herring. So I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it gave more depth to the situation and kept me guessing for longer. Anyway, because the boss is now a ranged fight, yeah, as you can see, it is a ranged fight. So you're kind of better off smacking her with spells than you are actually fighting this fight hand to hand. And as you can see by how fast we're taking her down, I'm expecting you to fly up. It's not going to last very long.
How can it be? I cannot.
I'll release you from your suffering. I'll release you from the endless hell you must live in for eternity.
Brilliant musical transition. I like the direction. Using the freeze frame slow motion. That works well. And with that, we have ended Mother.
Mother, she's sinking.
We did it! We finally did it! Unbelievable! We actually defeated Mother!
It's over. It's all over now.
What's that? Is that Valkog's ship?
That's what the music
How did
says.
he hear of all places? How did he find out?
We left a hole in the universe.
So, that's the mother of all rune. Oh my. How glorious. How magnificent.
It's beautiful, sir. I've never seen anything so wonderful.
With all that rune power, we could go on to create so many beasts. It would be a huge boost to Datron's profitability. Shall we collect it then, sir?
Yes, do that. What's going on?
Congratulations, you have earned the Darwin Award. Stupid actions get stupid prizes.
They've been sucked in.
Well, that was fun.
They've had that coming for a while.
My thoughts exactly.
Not good. Now that Mother's gone, the rune is acting on instinct, looking for a life to take over.
You don't think they'll consume Valkog's bunch and turn into a new life form, do you?
That's impossible.
Why did you have to go and say that? You know exactly what that leads to.
Hey, this place is too dangerous. We gotta get out of here.
No time for arguments, just run!
What's that?
Oh no! This is terrible!
The music goes hard. Using part of Valkog's theme and making it more epic. I have no complaints other than the fact that it's Valkog again. Yeah, we don't fight him directly, but it's Valkog. And his cronies.
You gotta be kidding me. They've turned into that massive monster?
What do? We don't have the Dragellum sword anymore.
Why not?
Is there any way to defeat it?
What are we gonna do? Is there any way to fight that thing?
Arieth, my child, you must not give up yet.
Mom!
This is the power of every single Mari Glendon's heart as they pray for peace. They are also my thoughts for you, praying for your safety. This is the last Dragellum. Here, Ragnar. I want you to take this to my daughter. The Dragellum of Prayer.
Yes, at once, Your Highness. No matter what may come my way.
This will be your final battle. Fight, my daughter. Fight alongside those you trust.
The Dragellum of everyone on Mari Glen. This is Mari Glen's hope.
Okay, now we're getting ridiculous.
All right. Let's finish this. Once and for all. Everyone, are you ready?
Mr. Rogue? Are you really Mr. Rogue?
Of course I am.
You actually stayed yourself while using the Star King's power. Now that's a true awakening.
Jaster, you gotta get us to the top of that beast.
Huh? Are you nuts?
That's one formidable monster. If we all attack at once, we won't stand a chance. We have to split up and destroy its weapons.
You're kidding, right?
No, he's right. Let's do it!
What? You're all crazy! We're gonna die!
We're all gonna die.
Thank you for allowing me to use that clip,
Whenever
Zegram.
you're ready, Jaster.
Here goes.
I've talked about the voice acting all game long. You'll notice the difference in his voice between this scene and the previous when he was the Star King, in terms of the effects they added on to his voice. That's how they knew that he was in full control this time. I like those little touches. They make things so much better. And with that said, here's the big fuck you. After only requiring anyone other than Jaster in one solitary fight all game long. The game now has put you 3 bosses deep into a boss gauntlet and said, here, figure it out, and hopefully you don't die. I died 3 times in my test run. After Final Fantasy VII and all of the boss gauntlets in Rebirth, I really don't like the concept anymore. The idea of going, oh yeah, you've already beaten those ones, we're gonna get to this stage, and then you're gonna die, and then you're gonna have to redo the stuff that you already showed the game that you're able to do. That's frustrating. I don't like that. And we're probably gonna end up dying at some point in this. In fact, for the previous 2 forms, I didn't actually go and double check my, tested them out again since the test run, which I've done with almost every other boss we've fought so far. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to make a save state. I'm going to save here. We're going to start the finale next time right here, and I'm going to go and I'm going to double check my strategy and make sure I actually provide useful strategy here, because it's very easy to die here with each one of our characters we're probably not used to controlling, and characters that, well, they're in situations where they're by themselves, so it's very easy to game over here. And like I said, it happened 3 times in my test run. It was tedious, and I think most of them were on Thegos, actually. I think there was 1 other one I died on. 2 on Thegos, 1 on somebody else's. But anyway, that's pretty much all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.